been very positive lately. I went to see a friend who's got a couple of young kids, and their optimism and enthusiasm filled me up with so much life, and it made me realise how negative adults are, because if you think about it, we're all born optimists, and slowly through being let down and disappointed in life, we become more and more pessimistic. I mean, when have you ever said to a 5-year-old, Johnny's having a party on Saturday, do you want to go? No, I bet it'll take you ages to find it. When we get there, it'll probably be shit. You could get a load of 5-year-olds, lock them in prison, write their serial numbers across their foreheads, and they'd still have a laugh. The only depression they'd suffer is when they wish they were good with the numbers 5318008, because then they could do headstands and go, look, boobies. Adam Bloom, that's my real name, Adam Bloom. If I was famous, right, which I'm going to be one day when I get out of this place, right, I'd have to have one of those clever names, like Edward Woodward. No, the Equalizer. Isn't that a brilliant name? Edward Woodward. Edward Woodward. I'm thinking of changing my name to Adam Dum Dum. And Bloom's a Jewish name, and my dad's a typical Jewish dad, always giving trivial advice. Like, I'm only 5'8", and I've got size 9 feet. And whenever I bought shoes, he'd always say, Adam, try and wear shoes with the design across the toe, because it's an optical illusion. Rather than having one continuous design, a design across the toe breaks up the length and makes the shoe look shorter, and it works. But I thought, if he knew that, then why the hell did he have his son circumcised? Haven't got much Jewish material, but feel the quality. But sex is a big subject, but no one talks about their first sexual thought. Do you remember when you're about 7 or 8, you get a sort of tingly urge? You don't realise it's sexual at the time. When you look back on your life, you realise it was. Mine was one of those pens with a lady in a swimming costume on. You remember those? And when you turn a pen upside down, the costume disappeared. Do you remember those? Yeah, I shoved one of those up my bum. This political correctness thing, I don't understand it. I was at this woman at a dinner party, went absolutely mad. I'm going to tell you what I said, right? We're talking about God, because I believe in God. And I said, you have to consider God's existence when you look at beautiful things around you, like a tree, or a flower, or a bird with huge jugs. That's all I said, right? She went berserk and screaming and going mad at me, right? Anyway, later on that night, we got chatting, right? And we started to get on really well, and we started talking about love. And I said to her that what fascinates me about love is I can meet a girl, fall in love, and think this is my ideal partner. I can never get over this person. You split up with them, you get over them, and you meet someone else. And that new person's so much better for you that they make you realise the last person was nothing. Do you relate to that? And then you split up with them and think, I can never get over them, but you do, and you meet someone else. And they're so much better for you that they make you realise the last person was nothing. And this happens again and again and again. And I think to myself, how much bigger can his girl's tits get? And she didn't like that very much. I was with my girlfriend once, and we bumped into my ex-girlfriend. I don't know if you've had this, but I was a bit nervous. I introduced them to each other, and they actually got on very well. But there's a real atmosphere at first, because they both look very similar. Except my new girlfriend's got slightly bigger tits, obviously, right? But they got into very deep discussion. The question they were asking was, can anyone consider themselves a good human being, knowing that while they're enjoying their lives, there's suffering in the world? And the whole time this was going on, all I could think to myself was, I've shagged both of you. But I've got an idea that will stop anyone ever finishing with you. What you do is you only go out with non-smokers, okay? And when you're in bed with them for the first time, right, just as they fall asleep, right, stick a few of those Nicorette patches on their arms. About 3 or 4 should do, right? Carefully take them off just before they wake up each morning. So after 3 weeks, they're on about 60 a day, and they've got absolutely no idea they're on them, right? So, if that person ever leaves you, they'll get an incredible craving, think it's love, and come running back to you. Of course, if they already smoke, just sprinkle heroin on their cornflakes. I was expecting it to be a bit more heckly. I went on big confidence, heckler, dealt with him straight away. I think I lost him a bit in the middle, and then just went bang on the tip joke. I just went, and that's it, got him again. I'm thinking of bringing out a book about this big. It's going to be called Advanced Shoplifting, and underneath it's going to say, if you're thinking of buying this book, you're not ready for it.
Look, I've had a really great time and everything, but let's just recap. I am just a pizza delivery boy. No, I'm not just a pizza delivery boy.
You're confused, aren't you?
No, it's just that I've got an A level in social psychology.
Well, then you should be interested in my experiment here.
Well, yeah, I would be.
Simon, imagine advertising for volunteers to be cut off from the outside world.
What, like butlins? Sorry.
Imagine a painter and decorator being surrounded only by Renaissance art, or a politics graduate and allowed them only to watch daytime television, or if one took a bug-eyed bank clerk and allowed him only to listen to Lenny Bruce records.
Right, so he'd think he was a comedian.
And Jewish. How about a flamenco singer made to take a vow of silence, and the only way he can express himself is with the use of objects?
Well, that sounds interesting.
Not really. He turned into a juggler.
Hang on, the pizza's gone.
What pizza?
Beef magic. I left it just here. You must have eaten it.
But I've been here with you all the time.
Yeah, but then who?
You're tired, aren't you? You need a break.
Yeah, well, tell me about it. I've had extra toppings up to here.
You need to get away for a bit.
But yeah, well, if somebody offered me an indefinite holiday, I think I'd jump at the chance.
Tea?
Oh, thanks. One question. If everyone's a volunteer here, how do you stop them from leaving? And that was
You don't realise how mad your grandparents are till you leave, and then you go back and Grandma, she never had sentences, just odd words. She'd be running around the house, she's going,
hey-ho, hoppity-ho, hopsy-flopsy, higgity-dick.
and she had her own games. We'd be in the garden, she'd spend 3 hours with the washing line, just shaking it.
It's a snake! It's a snake and it'll bite you, look at it sliding.
We'd jump like Yorkshire fools. And Grandad would talk morality and issues of the day, like homosexuality, and he was frightened. He'd go, are you a poof? And I'd say, no, Grandad, I'm not, but if I was, it's not a bad thing, it's all right. And back to the wall! Back to the wall! Get away! To him, the fact that I wore dungarees was enough evidence. It's all he needed. And Grandma loved it. She'd be going,
Dear Grandad, fancy man!
get away!
He's after you, Baronius! Look out, he's on Paul, get him!
No, I'm a man!
Catch him, Paul, catch him! He's in the pot and said, go on, catch him, go on! Catch him, go on now, catch him!
But they'd always treat you. They'd always, even now, she'd start delving in a handbag and,
I've got something for you. I've got something for you.
and I'd say, Granny, it's all right, I'm 22, I've got a job, I've got income. She'd go,
No, I've got something for you. I've got. I know I'm daft, aren't I? I'm stupid, aren't I? I'm daft. Still your grandmother, aren't I? I'm still your grandmother. They can't take that away from me, can they? No. Here's £2. Go on. Go buy yourself a computer. Go on. Go buy yourself a computer. Go run off. Go buy yourself a computer. Go on.
mad stuff like, on the last day of the holiday, she'd sneak up to us just with a food parcel.
Here's some Tinder pictures. Go on, there you go. Just put them in your bag. Go on, just put them in your bag. Just tuck it in your bag quickly. Just tuck it. Quick, he's coming. Tuck it in your bag. Quick, hurry, tuck it. Quick, tuck it in your bag. Nothing, Grandad, nothing. Tuck it in your bag. Go on, tuck it. Grandad.
And at the end of the day, she took us into bed and she'd just run. She'd run around the bed for ages, just took us in.
There you go, that's right. You've got it, you're right, you've got it, that's right, you're warm, that's right.
And you'd be there under all these sheets and eiderdown, just like...
Just took it there, you're right.
And you just think it couldn't get any hotter, and she'd...
Balaclava! There you go, that'll be right, balaclava!
She'd sing you to sleep. You'd be trying to get to sleep, she'd be then going...
Go to sleep, my little pickaninny. Mother Fox will help you if she can. Yes, she will.
And I'd snooze off, and I'd wake up, she'd be there going...
Kill the Hun! String him up! Hitler!
And Grandad would run and go... Hitler! Where is it? And then the holiday'd be over, and I'd say goodbye, and I'd wave him off, just bye, bye, and they'd be there, bye, bye. But you could never say goodbye, could you? You'd be there waving them off, and you'd turn around, you'd be 10 miles down the road, you'd turn around, they'd still be there, in the distance, all shriveled, and it's hard to say goodbye. I feel like I haven't, like we're in the same room.